Can the world make an electric car battery without China? It is one of the defining competitions of our age. The countries that can make batteries for electric cars will reap decades of economic and geopolitical advantages. Even by 2030, China will make more than twice as many batteries as every other country combined, according to estimates from Benchmark Minerals, a consulting group. Mining. China controls essential rare minerals. American companies failed to keep up and even sold mines to their Chinese counterparts. As a result, China controls 41% of world's cobalt mining. Regardless of who mines the minerals, nearly everything is shipped to China to be refined into battery-grade materials. Supported by the government with cheap land and energy, Chinese companies have been able to refine minerals at larger volume and lower cost than everyone else. A refinery typically takes 2 to 5 years to build. Australia's first lithium refinery, which has some Chinese ownership, was approved in 2016 but failed to produce battery-grade lithium until last year. Components. China makes most of the parts that go in a battery. Sources: Yano Research Institute. Note: data for 2021. China became the largest battery producer partly by figuring out how to make battery components efficiently and at lower cost. Electrolytes, made of mostly lithium salts and solvent, are needed for conductivity, and the top 4 electrolyte producers in the world are Chinese. Assembly. China makes the most batteries and the most cars. 8 years later, the Biden administration is now pursuing a similar strategy to foster battery development in the United States. But in a business with huge capital costs and thin profit margins, Chinese companies have a big head start after years of state funding and experience. Battery assembly is complex and technical. China has spent more than $130 billion on research incentives, government contracts and consumer subsidies, according to the Center for Strategic and International Studies. Experts say it is next to impossible for any other country to become self-reliant in the battery supply chain, no matter if it has cheaper labor or finds other global partners. There is no way anybody is going to become successful in electric vehicles without having some type of cooperation with China, either directly or indirectly, said Scott Kennedy, a senior advisor at CSIS.